Alright, so welcome back to AutoCAD tutorial session 2.5. We're really going to take advantage of our little relationship between SAP and AutoCAD by using the DXF file. So we're first going to have to fill in the gap in between, so we're going to try to make ours look like this. So let's go ahead, start making a bunch of copies. So unselect that one. Copy there, there. We're basically assuming that they're going to be the same. In addition, what we really should do is because we're going to re-import this coordinate correct right on top of our existing SAP model. But if we import all the stuff on top, then it's going to screw up everything else. So what we're going to do is we're only going to import things on the frames layer, which is really key. So we're gonna not deselect, but we're gonna change the things that are old into like a different layer, and only the new thing will be on the frames layer. That way, when we import it back into SAP, only those will exist essentially. So we're gonna go ahead and undo these, because these are the new ones. We're gonna keep them in that layer. Let's go make this like the 0 layer or something. Click OK, and we're gonna make our frames layer current by clicking on that. Alright, ready to rock and roll. Let's go mirror that. And now to fill in that gap over there, I'm gonna use a line tool. Click there, and just make a bunch of copies of that. Same there. I'm really assuming this is going to be really uniform. This is kind of a generic bridge, but this is for education purposes only. So don't do exactly this. This is probably not good practice. And you have a river, your hand's got to reach this somehow. So you'll figure it out when you get there. But we're just focusing on how to use these programs. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to fill it in just like that. It looks like we're only able to fit one set of webbing in there. So how do I get it dead center? Well, let's make a measure line from the midpoint right there. And I need to make a measure line here too. So make a line there, make a line there, have a line go there, and we're going to move, or not move, we're going to copy these across from this midpoint, perpendicular snap. It has to be perpendicular. Now it's dead center. Delete those. We don't need those anymore. Select these. Let's probably go to top view. Go to mirror. Go there. Click. Press enter. And there you have it. That's all we really need. So now go ahead and we're going to save this as, I called mine lengthen, so I already have mine set up. So save it wherever you find convenient. I'm going to go back to SAP actually, and this is going to be like a nice magic trick. We're going to go File, we're going to import onto our existing file. So go to AutoCAD DXF, somewhere in my downloads, and let's see, there we go, lengthen. Wait, no, cancel. Let's go back to import DXF downloads. Click on that. Click open. Don't know why sometimes SAP does that. Then basically click OK. Only the frames layer. Click OK, and if you notice, let's close one of these windows. It imports right on top of what we already have, which is super sweet because it's a pain to draw in SAP, so we can take advantage of that relationship with AutoCAD and SAP. So that's the reason why we really need to use the frames layer in AutoCAD. Once you know how to do this, it'll make everything easy. Any modification you need to make, you make it in AutoCAD, you import it, into SAP, and then you re-add these groups and all that good stuff. But that's really the key, I think, between knowing SAP and CAD in terms of drafting, is knowing how to, try to find shortcuts like this. So we're done for this one, and we'll see you in the next session.